It's going to be a good show. I'm excited.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Monday live show. We got Nashville recap, and look who's back.
He's back.
He's missed
Daddy's
you all.
back.
He's back. Anyway, Christian's been behind the scenes, throwing out comments all the time. And now you're just back with us.
Just, observing,
It's
helping
like,
with stats
it's
and
like
stuff.
a lost dog just going home, showing up to the front doorstep, just waiting for the owners to open the door.
The puppy that lost his way.
Yes. Such a good dude, says Dylan.
I don't know about that.
Oh, anyway, hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us live right now. Got a lot to talk about. When did Nashville become the next Detroit, Michigan crash race?
Somebody to remain nameless told me, what are you going to talk about? The season's over. I think there's plenty to talk about.
Yeah, there's lots
plenty,
to talk
dude.
about. Crashville, says Krista. All right, well, yeah, we're going to get into Monday's show again, but before we do that, let's get our race results up there real quick. Chase Sexton, who I picked to win.
I did too.
Which I am now leading the groups that I'm in, except for the SXperts group, because that one's got a lot of big hitters in there. How many points are you at right now, Christian? Am I beating you, at least?
I think you are, but not by much, dude. I'm hanging in there this year.
I'm at 762. What are you at?
665.
Oh, yeah.
That's good for me, though.
Well, I mean, 100-point gap there.
There's still time. You're going to drop points. I'm coming back
Dropping
strong.
points. Got a double. Are we doing double points round the last round?
Double points last round.
And that's going to be a tough one because
yeah, 'cause not a lot of people are left, dude.
Well,
Anything
you
can
got
happen.
Justin Hills. You just got guys that are now going to be like around that top 5 and stuff that are just like, it makes it really tough at this point. Your podium's pretty solid, right? Like, but dude, like AC, why wouldn't he be in a top 5 now at this point with a good start?
AP coming back.
AP, yeah. I haven't heard yet. Is he coming back this weekend?
I hope so.
I really hope so. For our sake, I commented after the race. I was like, well, I can't wait for the Privateer Main in Salt Lake. Just because now we got 2 more factory bikes that are going to be out.
I just hope Tomac is there.
Oh, who got 4th, dude? Was it?
It
wasn't Hill.
Dude, I'm flustered. I was running back here, man.
Oh, it was Nichols. That's right.
Nichols, then Hill,
Yeah,
then
that's
Tristan
right.
Lane wildcard. Sorry.
Nichols. Man, shout out to Justin Hill, though.
Dude, I've been saying he's been killing it all year.
Yeah, no, he's been like just getting better every race. So, big shout out to him.
Little Hill?
Your lap. Yeah, Little Hill's over here, too. Anyway, yeah, it was a rough weekend for points, though. We'll get into that here in just a moment. But overall, hey, are you in or out on these day races?
I love them, dude.
Why?
Because they're done early.
Okay. But do you actually, like, stop what you're doing on a Saturday afternoon to watch them?
I just happened to stop doing yard work right as this one started, which was nice.
Okay. I don't know, man. It's just, the vibe is just a little different.
It's different.
It doesn't have the same appeal. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think you in on the live race or the day races? For me, it's like kind of hard because, like, a Saturday afternoon, I'm out with the family. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me just to stop what I'm doing at 1 o'clock to be like, I got to watch some Supercross. So I'm sitting there watching on my phone, and I'm at like this little farmer's market type deal with my fam.
Market.
So I'm sitting there literally holding the phone up to my ear so I can try and hear what's going on.
Saturday morning, I would have pictured you at like a spa.
That'd be nice. No, man.
No. I see that, but then I got the opposite. When them late rounds come to the West or the West Coast, yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep 3 kids and stay awake.
I understand that.
Till 11 o'clock.
But everyone's got to take their medicine, right? The East Coast get it when they have the West Coast races.
Yep.
And then we get it when the West has a 7 o'clock race.
See, PH777 knows. He's beating his wife for the first time this year, and so am I. This could be the first year ever I beat my wife.
So you are beating the wifey right now.
That's all I care about. It's a good year.
All right. Well, before we dive into player stats and everything, let's get into weekly prizes. Also, shout out to Nick, our latest producer right now. He's kind of learning the ropes right now, running the show behind the scenes, so give him a shout out. But, dude, that's a good first place prize right there.
Oh, yeah.
This is weekly? That's a 90, or that's the T3 gear bag. That's like a $500 gear bag.
And it's like gear bags inside of gear bags.
Yeah, you get the monster gear bag, and then you have the OGO boot bag, which I have, and I love that because it keeps your gear separate from your boots so they don't get all dirty, and the helmet bag. Fox is hooking up with an MX gear set. Third place, FXR gear set. You get the Clutch Pro combo. Fourth is doing their Fastway Air EXT foot pegs, which give more ankle support. Carson Mumford, actually, you know how he had that calf injury? Mm-hmm. He put those on his bike.
Really?
Yeah, just because they don't let you kind of have that one of those G-outs. It just supports the back of the heel so your ankle doesn't flex as much. Bridgestone Battlecross tires, you get a set of those. At Cherubies, you get a full spending spree of $250. Rhino Power is in there with the whole kit. Skosh, Jump Starter boom bottle, and then a Rocky Mountain gear bag, and then Fly Casual.
Dude, a lot of good stuff.
Stay cash.
A lot of good stuff.
How about grand prizes, dude? Take it away.
Grand prizes, these are heating up. First place, going to get that KTM 450 SXF, race prepped, accessories, trip down to Rocky Mountain headquarters, all that. Second place, bringing 2-strokes back with the 250 SX. Third, I'm excited. They've been showing some of the kids racing those SXE5s at the races. Those look cool. Of course, Stasic coming in huge with fourth. Get your kid on one of them. Never seen a kid not smiling on one of those, ever. Fifth place, RM Casual spending spree and gift card. Sixth place, the Alpine Stars head-to-toe deal. Seventh, Motion Pro tools package. Eighth, Fly Racing. Ninth, Oakley. And 10th, Milestone Video Games, Supercross 6 the game, console, and 4K TV. So
Yeah.
people got to start. They got to start thinking about that.
It's crunch time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the overall leaderboard right now, and so Kamikaze has given up the top spot. So we now have just GI.
Who are we kidding? Ryan's wife is going to win it all.
Why?
Well,
Ryan's wife, who was up there, has now dropped
I don't know who it is.
18th.
I'm just saying the wives always win. We all know Ryan's wife is going to win.
Ryan's wife is in 18th place right now at 906 points. Our leader, GI, is at 971. There's a pretty good gap there. 20-point gap from first to second. And then
it's going to get shook up, though.
Oh, it is.
First week that you drop a score.
Our boy C-Rob, who was in the SXperts group, he went from top of the leaderboard to now he's in 17th. So he's slipped back a few weekends.
Dude, C-Rob, if you're out there, email us, support@RMFantasySX.com. We want to have you call in.
Whoa.
Talk to a real S expert.
All right. Okay. Now, injuries are, so we already talked about the results. You had some big talking points on here. So Max Miller makes his first ever main event.
It's pretty cool.
Yes.
Big ups to him. Justin Hill ties his best 450 career finish at 5th place. Last time he did that was at 5th in Tampa, round 7, 2020. Remember that, where he came out of nowhere and dominated?
That was in 2020?
2020.
Wasn't that the pre-COVID year? Mm-hmm. It was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you got Nichols, best career finish, 4th place, which no one thought he'd come back from 16th in East Rutherford to 4th, so that was huge for him.
Yeah.
Anderson goes to the LCQ. Last time he did that was ATL 2 in round 14 of 2021, the COVID year.
Okay.
That was the residency there, so.
Oh,
Pretty
and
cool.
Okay, so 2020 Tampa happened before the COVID shutdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember that. All right, injuries, we got to talk about him. It's rough. We now have Cooper Webb, who is out for the rest of the year. Justin Barsha, they're saying broken collarbone, so he's going to be out the remainder of the year.
That sucks.
I haven't heard from Plessinger or seen anything on his post, but I would imagine he's going to be racing the last couple rounds.
It sounded like he almost came back.
Yeah.
So he should be back, I would hope.
Well, listen, if he wants to get a win by the end of the year,
good time to do it.
It is. Now that you got Webb and Barsha both out, like realistically, Tomac is not going to push for wins unless it's just given to him, right?
Yep.
So in all honesty, at this point, for AP to win a race, he's got to beat Chase Sexton, Ken Roxon, and maybe a Jason Anderson.
Which he can do.
Mm-hmm.
He can do.
Absolutely. Okay. But anyway, yeah, Ferrand is still out. Craig, Malcolm Stewart. I don't know about Bloss. He had a bad crash.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but, I mean, there was like 7 riders.
Oh, we have a replay.
Okay,
we have a replay.
Gonna have to see that.
It was carnage.
What grinds my gears is these people, like, celebrating the Webb thing, dude. It makes me want to punch the freaking wall.
Like they're just happy he crashed?
Like, why? You should never be happy that it happens to anyone, let alone this guy that, I mean, he goes out there and he dominates all the time. Like, why are you kicking the man while he's down?
Well, I'm just bummed that the championship's now just like, you're like, all right, well, Tomac's.
Yeah, I mean, that does suck too. But
for the racing, yeah, it's a bummer for Webb. He is okay, I guess, just bad concussion. Stayed the night in the hospital.
I wish they wouldn't have shown him crying.
Why?
I think that was too much. You just had a major head injury. You're emotional. I mean, a lot is going on.
Why?
I would have just said.
Do you think Webb's mad?
No, I don't think he's mad. I just think don't do that. I don't know. That was,
It shows how emotionally committed he is to the championship,
I felt so
right?
bad for him, dude. I really did.
I mean, hey, he just let it all out there. That's rough.
I know,
that was
but
his daddy was hugging, right?
Yeah, that was rough to watch. It was about as when AP crashed.
Yeah, it was brutal. But hey, AP crashed or cried. You know what I mean? Like, this means a lot to these guys. There's some guys that you know aren't going to cry. But if you're Cooper Webb and you put in, you got to think about it, man. The emotional drain that's had on you from going back to last, say, October, when these guys are just on the grind getting ready, and now we're 5 months in the year. So we're talking about 8 months where they've worked towards this one goal, and then to come down to 2 races left or 3 races left, and then that happens. That's brutal,
saying,
dude.
Like Curtis is saying, give him some privacy in a tough moment is my thing.
Yeah, but
let him gather himself. Then
you know how the media works, though, dude. They want everything. I'm neither with or against you on that. Like,
I just felt so bad for him, and I knew people were going to give him a hard time. And
I heard,
don't kick the man while he's down.
I will give props to Adam Cianciarulo. I don't know how true if this is 100% confirmed, but I did hear that he was like at the ambulance, to like see Webb off, guy. Like say like, hey, dude, and even in the replay when we show you, you'll see AC literally shakes his head like, I can't believe I just freaking pumped, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's no one's fault.
No, and AC was literally in the same position just last weekend. Barsha jumps, weird. AC crashes, out of the race.
Yeah. I mean, AC's I've never met the guy, but he seems like a stand-up dude. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, with that being said, player stats. Average score was down. Makes me feel good because I got 2 picks right. I got 56 points, I think. Average score was 34.1. Mm-hmm. So it's below the season average. That's the lowest since round 9. What happened in round 9 that made the average 28 points? What round was that? I'm just curious. That's really low. Lowest amount to ever get the wild card correct. How many was that? 12 people.
12 people, dude. That blew my mind.
And that's just like a guess.
Round 7, or was it round 7 or 9?
9.
Indy.
Oh, that was the Roxon win when he shook it up and Barsha got second and all that stuff. Yeah, and that's Tomac's neck problem. Yeah.
12 people, dude.
That makes you feel like somebody was doing the drop down and just accidentally clicked on the wrong name and got lucky with it.
You know how there's the Breesiacs, the dudes that are just hardcore for those privateers.
Yeah.
And
you think he was one of them?
I'm betting it was someone close to Tristan Lane that's like, this guy can do it.
Dude, he could do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Props to him, dude.
You know what we need to do?
That was the wait. That was the lowest ever, beating out round 10 in 2022, where Logan Carnell got the wild card in round 10, where it was 15th place.
Dude, Logan Carnell's been like struggle bus this year.
Well, he made the main. This week did all right.
Sure, but I feel like this year compared to last year I feel like he was making mains pretty consistent.
Yeah.
I'd have to go looking back at it. No perfect scores. Only one person got at least 4 picks correct. Let's see, just over 44% of players had 1 pick right. Nobody even had the top 5 riders in their top 5 picks. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Only 70 had 4 of the top 5 riders somewhere in their top 5.
I couldn't see, but is that Nichols or Hill? Who would you have put in the top 5 first? Hill or Nichols?
No, I don't know.
I probably would have went with Hill.
Yeah, maybe.
So
okay.
I bet you those people did.
Sexton was picked by 33.5%. Just about the same. Had him in second. Where was Tomac? He was 25%. Had him in second place. Man, 55% of people had him to win. But that's because you're still thinking about Webb, right? Him and Webb going to win.
Yeah.
This weekend, he's got to be your most picked rider for second and third.
Tomac?
And Sexton's going to be your most picked for first.
Oh, I'm sure.
100%.
I'm putting Tomac like a 4th, honestly.
Yeah.
I think
I feel like he'll take what the start will give him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Tomac, though, I will say the best case scenario, you whole shot. Mm-hmm. You lead some laps. And then if Sexton catches you, which I feel at this point is the only rider who's going to run down Tomac, even if he's being conservative. Yeah, I think Tomac, sure, does the exact same thing. But if you are Eli, best thing you can do is just get a start, stay out of trouble, and then if dudes are running a faster pace and you want to ride, sounds good.
Oh, guaranteed that's what he's doing.
Oh,
that's why
yeah.
I'm picking him 4th.
Let's see.
He ain't going to battle anyone, that's for sure.
0.02% had Nichols in 4th?
Yeah.
And then 0.11% had him in their top 5?
And then 7% had him in the wild card. So he shocked a lot of people, dude. I mean,
Let's see. Only 0.2% had Justin Hill in 5th place, which I'd like to know who those people were.
Dude, we want sleepers. Oh, you pick the same top 5 riders every round. Oh, well, there you go.
What was his best place
Sleepers.
before that? You said it was like a 7th or an 8th?
I think it was 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
More people had Barsh in their top 5 than Webb for the first time all year.
Maybe ever.
Dude, I had Webb 4th and Barsh on my podium, and I was feeling good about it.
Yeah.
Like, I had the top 3 until Barsha crashed.
Barsha's been rolling, dude.
Wow. That's a bummer he crashed out.
That, a lot of people bringing it up, though. That's the thing. Does
What?
Tomac want to win in Denver and possibly wrap it up in Denver is the only thing, really.
Well,
to
the
me.
only way he wraps the title up is if he wins. Sexton's, 18 points back? Mm-hmm. So what's the points deficit? What's the 8-point gap from first to
like to 5th? But I'm just saying Sexton
Okay, no.
could crash. He could have an issue.
Dude, that's kind of crazy. If Tomac is leading and Sexton does go down, yeah, he could wrap the title up.
Best chance he's going to have is to win it.
I
That's the
really-
only reason I would pick him to win is he wants to just basically seal it up.
I'm torn. It's like, because I want to see Tomac win the title in Salt Lake, neck burn, all that stuff. But I also want to see an Eli Tomac just go all out for a race win.
Yeah.
So which would you rather have? Because if he wraps the title up, he's got nothing to lose. He can go freaking.
Just as a pure fan, I hope. I would never wish anyone to get hurt. But I hope it's as close as possible for Salt Lake.
So you hope he has a bad race.
We didn't get to see him last year. I mean,
yeah. Was Denver a day race this year? It was a day race last year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, no more day races. Is it because they're showing these on a different network, like
Neither.
they're on NBC or something?
Maybe. I didn't make it up there to that Denver airport. I've heard things. Someone's
Why?
talking about tinfoil hats in here. But
The Denver airport?
look it up.
What?
All right. What else we got? Wild card
Look it
pick
up.
percentages, dude. Chisholm, 18%. That's who I had. Josh Hill, 15%. Wilson, 14%. McElrath, 13%. That's what I like is the wild card is like all over the place now.
It's tough. By the way, Denver this weekend, it's 9 o'clock Eastern time, so it's 7 o'clock here. So it's a night race.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
It's all
that.
right.
Okay, let's see here. What were you just saying? Just how the wild card?
Yeah, I like how it's just a broad spectrum. of
Chiz,
riders you
Hill,
pick.
Wilson, McElrath. Yeah, man. And what did Josh Hill get? He got like 10th. I think him and his brother in the top 10 again.
Dude, them and Grant Harlan battling for most improved riders in my mind, which we need to get Harlan to call in. I want to talk to that dude.
Let's see here. RM. I gotta retype it. Where? Gosh dang it! What question I just have in my head now? I can't remember. Oh, wild card this week, 7th place. That one's kind of tough too.
Well, you have to watch qualifying now because
To see who's
riders
around
are
that bubble.
in, out. Is Anderson going to be banged up again? Is AP in? My advice, watch qualifying.
Oh, I want to see AP win one of these things so bad.
I do too.
Okay.
See, 2006 Ripper looked it up already.
What'd he say?
Blown. Mind blown emoji. He knows.
Oh, Denver Airport.
Yeah, he knows.
What do you have? What's the key search terms? Or just Denver Airport?
We'll talk after.
Oh gosh, Christian always just drops the tinfoil hats. These give me cliffhangers. Okay, you want to get into highlights here?
Yeah, there was plenty.
I do need coffee, Big Chill. I got the newborn sleeves, dude. I was up twice with them last night.
Dude,
you know all about that.
I do. I'm on the water kick now, though.
Oh, you're on the water kick now? You're out with the coffee?
We're 2.5 years sober, 2.5 months off coffee.
Can I ask why?
Just getting old, dude.
Were you getting crashes?
Just getting old.
Indigestion, heartburn?
No, just getting old. Can't do it anymore.
How much older are you than me?
I'm not older than you.
I'm
I'm
older than
old.
you.
You're real old.
I am pretty old. I didn't know. I thought you were older than me. Okay.
No.
It's
come
all
on.
good. All right, let's get in some highlights here. 250 Heat 1. You did this one. Some lappers going down right here.
Dude, look at him go. On
Oh,
what tough
our
block?
tough block.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Claims another one.
And he's in between Smith and Deegan just panicking.
He is.
I think it was Carroll.
Dude, is that the same rut that
Yeah,
I feel like
it
that
is.
exact same rut?
It is.
That's where Anderson crashed.
They kept cross-threading right there.
Yeah.
James pointed it out every time.
How's the dude with the long hair?
Yep. Dude, it could have been so much worse. But the Rocky Mountain tough block.
Saved his bike.
What was his quote? The tough blocks, they always win.
They always win. He had a couple good quotes in there. 13:25, Deegan full send before the finish.
This was my favorite part of the night.
Okay, let's see it.
This is why I think Deegan's my favorite rider right now.
Dude, put him down for a title championship contender next year, like no problem.
Like, even where he doesn't have the experience, maybe even skill, whatever. I'm just saying that dude's will to win is his biggest asset, like his biggest positive.
He's had a few spills this year, but with how like just balls to the wall he is,
I love it.
I'm surprised he hasn't crashed more.
I like when they were like,
because he is loose.
You're pressuring Jordan Smith and blah blah blah, and he's like, he's not that close, or he was old, or what.
Yeah.
He just doesn't even. That dude wants to win so bad. I don't know how anyone is hating on that guy. He's my favorite rider right now.
Yes, Gunny, I did see that. Gunny did make a meme for the tough blocks. Probably can't be shown on the show, but he did. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, here's Levi and Nick. Did you guys get this soundbite? Listen to James Stewart right here.
It is 11 points down. If he allows Levi to win, it spells trouble. Also,
James Stewart on the broadcast.
He's gold.
Do it one more time.
I love it.
It smells trouble. Oh, we're saving that soundbite for other shows.
Everyone's good, but he's like so off the cuff that I enjoy James.
Well, we'll talk about it again. He was calling for violence again.
That's why I like him. He keeps it real.
And I don't think anybody will say anything. There's like,
he can
it's
say
James
whatever
Stewart.
he wants. No one's going to question it.
Do you think, though, before we get to the next highlight, so in the booth, they were calling McGrath the King, Carmichael the GOAT, and then they got no name for James. I'm like, man, give this guy a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we got to think about that one.
I smell trouble. Okay, it smells trouble. All right. Anyway, here's the Webb Tomac deal, right?
Dude, he looked so good. Wow, I don't even want to see it again.
Yeah, I mean, gosh dang. Okay, here's my question, and I don't have really an opinion to this, but okay, before this happened, right? They come into that first corner, second corner. Webb runs Tomac a little high. You can't really see if there's contact made.
Yeah.
But that obviously like ruffled Tomac a little bit. Not like he got worried, but Tomac said in the post-race interview that he was going to do the same thing to Webb next corner, right? So Webb goes high in this corner. Watch Tomac look back right here. I just want everyone's opinion.
He's not that close.
No, he's not. He's not. He didn't do anything dirty here whatsoever. Yeah. Webb gave him some room, but was Tomac talking smack?
No. Guaranteed not. No.
When was the last time, though, that a rider just looks back that I don't know.
I think he just saw something happen and was like, whoa.
It could have been. Opinion. I just feel like, because if you look at his head and his body language, it almost looks like he's kind of like moving his head up and down like he's yelling out of his helmet.
I doubt
Roll it one more time, Nick. Come on. I just want an opinion.
I think he saw him fall so fast, like what happened almost. Yeah. In my mind, he's looking back to see if he actually went down or if he saved it.
Okay. But, I mean, if he it's just strange to see somebody look back for that long because you're just like, if you're Tomac, like, race, I don't know.
He was probably trying
to interesting.
Compute what happened, honestly. I mean, that happened pretty fast.
I just thought maybe, I think he just looked back, says Moto Mama. Let's see here. No way. He was just like, holy crap. Yeah, could have been. I was just curious. I was like, did Webb piss him off in that first corner?
I doubt
that happens. Then Tomac was like,
there's riders
looking back like, yeah. That's what, or I don't know.
There's riders that talk smack, try to get in your head. Webb's one of them, but I don't think Tomac
You couldn't hear anything anyway.
Tomac's never had to do that. I don't see why he'd start now.
Beta two-stroke, it's just a question. I'm not saying that's what he's doing.
I'm just saying, I think it was more caught his eye as he went down.
Okay, sounds good. I was just curious. But I was kind of
agree with the body language of AC though. After
this is Nick's voice, by the way.
Oh, sorry. What's up, guys? Like AC's body language, like right here, totally not intentional. Right here, shakes his head.
Oh, yep.
You see him duck his head. Yep. He was kind of like, "Gosh, I just freaking clobbered the dude who's trying to chase his title hunt."
Yep. He felt.
You can tell he feels bad.
Like Ryan Morris when he landed on Trey Kennard.
Well, Ryan Morris was also unconscious and
but
destroyed. But I get it.
Don't do that to Trey. You just don't do it.
Gosh. Hey, all right, tell us. Tomac is not like that. Okay. Hey, please don't burn me at the stake. I
like the question.
I was just bringing up a question, right? Because I think he was a little fired up, right? Because he said he was doing to Webb what he had just done.
I mean, it all happened so fast. He might have thought, did I bump him or, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, sounds good. Yeah, it was ugly to watch. Worst case, it's crappy that Webb is out now. So now we're going in. But yeah, maybe something weird happens okay, you said there's an 8-point gap from first to fifth?
It's around there, yeah.
It's around there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be tough for Sexton to wrap this thing up, like without Tomac just absolutely choking. But
and especially in his home race.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next thing we got here. Let's see. Oh, did you see Sexton start? He is okay. You can't pause. Oh, you can pause it. Okay. Go back to the clip. Look at this. Sexton is like 2 left of the doghouse.
It is. It's 8 points is first to fifth.
Okay.
So, just to clarify.
Okay. So look right here. See where Sexton is? He's 2 out. Mm-hmm. Watch him just immediately cut over, and his rear wheel clips the front wheel of whoever that is. I think that's Max Miller. Clips his wheel and then almost sends Sexton into the dirt. Like,
he's going for it, dude.
He is, but I'm just like, dang.
That right-hander, too, is interesting.
Hey, look at Justin Hill, though. This is the next one, dude. Look at Justin Hill's sneaky start. Do you guys see where Hill is at coming into the first turn?
Yeah.
All right, go back to that start and then pause it. Right. Justin Hill is, second from the right on the far, go the far left of the screen. Justin Hill is second in from the left. Watch this. He is almost dead last. Well, not almost dead last, but you see where he's at here? Dude, he's like 10th at best.
Just guns it in there.
And just sneaks around the inside.
Sneaky snake.
I like it.
Good move.
Sneaky snake.
It's a good move. Dude, he's been starting like a boss lately, too, even in the main.
All right. Let's see here. Bloss had a bad crash. You were talking about this. And this was this opening lap right here. You can see Benny. Did you see that?
Yeah. Not good.
No. I don't know what's this like. A first rhythm lane in a Supercross race has to be one of the sketchiest situations you can be in.
Yeah.
But think about it, dude. Like, what if that was Eli Tomac?
Oh. Yeah, it could happen.
That's
easily.
why you just got to rip a start, man. Get out of there.
Sucks for Benny. He's a good dude out there.
Anderson goes down again. Well, do we have you want to play the crash and practice first? Nick's over here scrambling because he's learning. So this was Anderson in practice. So Zach Osborne, did you listen to his interview last week?
Yeah.
So he brought up a really good point, and we just asked, like, what's up with Anderson this year? And he's like, dude, I think it started with the first crash at Anaheim 1 practice. I'm like,
that.
I agree with that.
He's
had multiple crashes and multiple qualifying practices this year. And I was like, you will never win a championship if you're crashing that often, even just in qualifying practice.
I thought for a while that he's got some type of injury. I mean, the dude's an elite. We seen last year.
Yeah.
He doesn't ride like that normally and that many times. Like, something to me is he's pushing through an injury or something's bothering him in my mind. I mean, I have nothing to back that up other than like a hunch. So,
we'll never know because he'll probably, I don't know, maybe after the season he'll speak on something.
If he gets surgery or something, I don't know. But something is definitely off.
Yeah. Now we know how they do alignment on our dirt bikes. Just kick the wheel. Hey, I've done that. Hey, it's not ideal, but if you need your wheel straight, that will work.
Supercross.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. Anderson goes down again in the main, or not in the main, but in this was heat race. So this is big crash number 2 on the day, and this was the exact same rhythm lane that we watched that one guy cross rut.
Yep.
Like, I think it's the same rut.
It is.
And look at those tough blocks.
James called it out in the broadcast.
And that's hard wood ground right there. Like, that hurts more than it looks. He's banged up.
Yeah, he's banged up for sure.
What did James said? He said if when you hit the grounds because you ran out of talent.
That's what his dad told him.
Yeah. All right. What else we got here? Oh, here's what James Stewart's calling for violence. Listen to the sound clip right here. Turn this up loud. You always wonder, like, when James is saying these things, like he's saying you got to get in there and break his leg, if the producers and, like, Ricky are just like, ooh.
If I was in there, I would just be like, he's saying what everybody's thinking.
The fist bump?
Dude, I don't like the politically correct stuff.
I know, but it's just
it
funny. It's just funny, though, because in a world where you are politically correct, James is just, like, defying all of that right now.
I love him, dude. It reminds me of the old Canadian motocross races, dude. If you watch the announcers on that,
Was
oh
it
my
that
gosh.
good?
They
Okay.
could be announcing the fight for last place, dude, and you're going to be on the edge of your seat because they're just
all right.
into it. And he gets so into it. That's why I like him.
So yeah, here's another thing too. Like, look at the LCQ right here. Did you see how close Anderson was to jumping, doing a Benny Bloss, and almost jumping on the back of this rider? Watch him right here.
Oh, dude.
Inches
I didn't see that.
Inches from
initially.
landing on the
Yeah,
back
that's
wheel.
Scary.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially in the LCQ because it's done after that.
oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, and watch Anderson make the adjustment in the air. These guys are so aware.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, he's literally inches right here.
Barely. Oh.
Oh gosh, it's scary. What else we got here? We talked about he'll start. Last thing we talked about is Tomac. It was after this section through the whoops that he had said that he had backed it down a little bit.
Yeah. That's why I think he's going to just ride at home on cruise control the last 2 rounds because
Well, this track was so sketchy.
I feel like once this happens once he bobbles a little bit, he backs it down. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but still enough to be like, all right.
Yeah, I'll chill out.
Yep.
I'd be curious. I want Tomac to call in so bad because I want to know. He says they talk about how he uses his clutch in the whoops and everything. Did you see his bike after the main? Just spewing out coolant. Like it was
Really?
overheating bad because he uses his clutch so much that his bike was just on fire, and it's mainly the whoop section that gets it that hot.
Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Let's see, Tomac goes down the whoops. And then last but not least, our boy Bam Bam Barsha.
This one hurt me, dude.
Where'd you have him in your picks? I had him in third.
I think I had him second or third. But, man, he was looking so good, too.
That's a bad place to crash.
And it's what, collarbone?
Yeah,
he
collarbone.
done
I think
too?
it's broken.
So he's out.
Yep, he's out.
That sucks.
I just really hope we'll see him back for outdoors.
Dude, because he's had an awesome season, too. I mean, let's not take that away from the man. Yeah. Sucks for no Barsha. But, I mean, Ken Roxon, we didn't really have a highlight for him, but that's 3 straight third places.
Well, that's because he just rode a steady race in third.
Where'd you pick him?
I think I had him in fourth or fifth.
Why are we doing it? I had him in 5th. Why?
I don't know.
He keeps taking third.
Because
like
Barsha
every
would have
round.
got third. I mean, Barsha was not a bad pick for
Barsha's
third.
been there the 2 rounds before, and he still took third.
Yeah, because Barsha's getting seconds. But I just knew, like, I had Sexton, Tomac, Barsha. Because I just felt like Webb was not going to be able to hang with those dudes.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know why I'm having a hard time picking Roxon. I don't know why, but it's got to stop.
Krista said she had Roxon to win just to make up points.
Yeah, I honestly went with Sexton with that logic, too, and paid off.
Jason Anderson needs a win as bad as James Stewart needs a stylist.
Yeah, that's beta right there. It's going to be interesting to pick a top 5 for this round and
Yeah.
the last round because, I mean, we got the Hills, Nichols. There's a lot of dudes in there that are
Oh, she had Barsha.
capable.
All right. Hey, don't forget the link to the Discord is in the description of this video. We're going to do one more prize. We're going to do a meme contest for Salt Lake City. So make sure, go to the Discord if you haven't already. Just create your account. That's where we're all, talking, having some fun, chit-chatting live on the days of the races. That's where you submit the memes. That's where Dr. JB Shoutout is doing all the
lap chart.
the lap chart.
Dude,
Do we have it?
I do got to say, I had the Discord open.
Yeah.
And when Webb crashed, you just saw the messages. Just
I know.
that sucks.
I can't look at my phone because I didn't watch the main live. And so, but I knew that when that happened and you just phone's blowing up, I was like, oh my gosh, like either Tomac or Webb probably just crashed. Like that's like the thought that went through my head.
See, what happened to Harlan, too? He was climbing.
I don't know.
I
They
wanna
didn't
talk to
show or
that guy.
talk to him in the main.
We got to get him to call in.
Barsha, look at that. So 3 riders basically. Well, McElrath didn't crash out. His rear shock blew out.
Yeah, he was
He was on a
smoking out there.
bungee. He was on a pogo stick. But let's see here. McElrath, yeah, Barsha, Harlan. Other than that, I mean, yeah.
Dude, Starling, strong.
Dude, Moran's, Starling's 11th, Moran's 12th. Like,
Dude.
that's, I think, career best for them.
Moran's starts have been on point.
Dude, AC is going to be a good pick for 5th or better these last couple weeks. I mean, he went down in this start, but he's been very good, very consistent with the starts. And now with these guys out, like, dude, AC could whole shot and win one of these things.
Yeah.
I mean, if he
I
whole
hope
shots
does,
and
dude.
Sexton's in like 7th to 8th range or something, and Tomac you ain't got to worry about.
I want him to win for him, but mostly just to shut any hater up.
I mean, anybody that whole shots these last 2 rounds The only rider that you really have to truly worry about, like, is going to maybe charge from back is Chase Sexton.
Yeah.
So, like, Barsha, Roxon, it could be a really good weekend for him. I'm just saying, like, these last 2 rounds are going to be a big shakeup.
Oh, yeah.
Most people are probably gonna pick Sexton for first, but after that, you're just like, what do you do? Because now you got Webb and Barsha, who your other consistent podium guys are out. Mm-hmm. So now you have to fill your podium with riders who haven't been there. Well, okay, Kenny.
Yeah.
But like Tomac though, like, you know, it's like don't just put him in a podium spot just because. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
No, I mean, I put Tomac 4th last round. Like McKenzie's saying, Moran's best result was last. That guy started 6th in the last 2 mains. Kevin Moran's.
He's the whole shot master, dude.
I know. Got to give that man some credit.
Let's see. I don't know, Jesse.
AC will never win again. I don't know.
I'm out on that. I'm out on that.
I want him to win so bad, so no one can ever hold that against him.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So going into, and we're going to come back on Thursday and talk about it. Phil Nicoletti is a confirmed to call in. Filthy Phil.
That down, dude.
I saw him at Supercross in New York, dude, and I talked to him.
He would be awesome in the booth.
100%. He was by far of all the rider athletes that I've talked to, he was one of the nicest. Just like,
really? He seems that way because he's real.
We were just walking into the stadium. It was like, hey, Phil, it's Chase, whatever. He's like, oh, hey, what's going on, man? Mm-hmm. And he knew that Enzo had called into our show, and dude, he was just like super polite. He's like, oh, dude, yeah, I'll call in anytime. Like, you know, just super cool about it.
He keeps it real. That's why I like him, dude.
He is. He's very
not
cool.
politically correct at all.
AP is in, says, how's come?
Oh, my God.
What? That's the name. I don't know. I don't know if AP, I haven't seen him, but yeah, I hope he's in.
Qualifying is going to be the biggest this round that it's ever been. And I'm bringing the stats. We'll bring the stats.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, though.
They matter more than ever right now because you can't. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, dude.
Have you made your picks yet for Saturday? Or
No.
you're just waiting till qualifying?
I'm waiting, yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's going to be tough.
Which
Don't
it's a
forget
later
about
round.
memes.
Oh,
yeah,
yes. Thank you. Let's get some memes up here on the big screen.
Filthy Phil for president. I agree.
Everyone watching Coop go down like, oof. Oof size. That was a pretty good one. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, come on. He's okay. He's got a concussion. He's okay. You can't too soon it. And that's the reaction everybody had.
I was, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, were you crying when he cried? Is that why you're upset?
I felt for him, dude. I really did. I wasn't
absolutely.
emotional, but I felt really bad.
Okay.
I didn't feel bad because I got Sexton right. But the Barsha Webb thing hurt us. We'll rebuild.
Let's see here. Never want to see politically correct take over the sport like NASCAR.
So I'm going to get down on Supercross.
Picks coming in the race, picks after the race. Very true. Hey, I still got 2 right, so I feel good.
Yeah, that's a good week. That's where you make your points up. This one's brutal, dude.
What is it? Is that a paper clip? Like, what is
just barely
or is it
hanging
just
on.
one thread?
Dude, the worn out flip flops.
Oh gosh, monster logos. Working on the press conference. What was with the audio quality was really bad, huh? It was like almost non-existent.
It happens.
It happens. Did you see Hunter Lawrence in the press conference?
No.
He rolls in like late and just rolls in like, oh hey, Hunter's here, and he just rolls up and just drops his trophy and his plaque like right there, and you can tell Jordan Smith just like.
You know what I did see?
What?
After he won that, locked it down, the championship, high fives and hugs. There he is. The reason he won, Trey Kennard, right there, went up and hugged him. Told him thanks for everything he's done, I'm sure. That's the clip we should have got.
Do we need Trey to call in? Do I need to reach out to your boy?
Dude, he's doing things.
Did Trey already call in this year?
Not this year.
Okay. I'm going to reach out to him. Okay.
Anytime we can get Trey is a good day.
Oh.
Good day. He's there, championships, that's all I'm saying.
Your amount of love for Trey Kennard is mind-boggling.
Dude, he's the man, bro.
He is
Can't
probably
keep that man down.
Other than Phil Nicoletti, Trey Kennard probably is the nicest soul that is
100%.
that is in the
If
pits.
he speaks, you better listen.
Fanboy energy is strong.
I love that man.
Okay. Well, that being said, yeah, remember, join the Discord. The link is there. We talked about the weekly prizes, and if you want dude, you could probably submit your picks pretty late this week and still get a weekly prize.
There's the strategy that's tried and true. Put your picks in early,
like Sunday.
just in case.
Yeah.
Then check qualifying.
And
see
change
what's
if you
going
need
on.
to.
Yes, change is needed.
But this week,
More than normal this
you got a
week.
little bit more flexibility.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't wait till qualifying's over, but you got some more flexibility.
No, because the closer you get to the cutoff, the more crazy your picks are going to get, dude.
Yeah.
You want it like fresh off last qualifying. Throw them in there.
John Cooper's got a good point. Andrew Shorty is another really good guy.
Check on him. Yeah, it seemed like he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Since his crash. So
Let's see here. Beta 2-stroke. Eli, Sexton, Roxon, Nichols, AC. I mean, unless you're assuming Tomac hole shots and just holds Sexton off, that's going to be hard.
I
Anyway.
just don't see him winning.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk more about it Thursday. But I agree with you. I just he said in the press conference, he said podiums here on out will be just fine.
Yeah, they will for sure.
Yeah. Nick's got a
I
point.
just hope he goes to Salt Lake. I mean, we didn't even get to see him last year, so.
Well, yeah, that's like I said. That's why I hope Sexton wins or whatever, and yeah, Tomac wraps it up in Salt Lake. I mean, I still think he's going to race Salt Lake even if he wins the title in Denver.
Yeah.
He'll still race.
I just want to see him actually race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like a 10th place type deal.
Okay. Well, that being said, we want to thank everybody who was chatting live with us here today for our Monday recap show of Nashville.
Dude,
What's up?
Justin Hill. Alex picking Justin Hill. I really want to pick him too in the top 5. It's probably going to happen.
I mean, yeah. AP's coming back. Who else is coming back? Anyone else coming back from injury other than Plessinger? That's really it, right?
Off the top of my head, but man, somebody needs to do a story on the Hill Bros this year. What have they done? I mean, this is crazy to come back and be top 10 in like this. People forget how long Josh Hill's even been racing.
He was your 450 points leader, and then he broke his leg doing that.
The X Games
X
backflip
Games,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, and now, I mean, that was what, over 10 years ago at least, probably?
Yeah.
So these guys, I wish we could get one of them to call in.
Now we just need the Dunge. Dude? What would you do? Be honest with me now. If Trey Kennard announced he was coming out of retirement to ride.
I wouldn't have to do anything. Everybody else would have to worry.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing I'd have to do is wonder about how many points he's going to win the championship by.
From what I hear, Trey at the practice track on certain days is laying down faster laps than the factory dudes.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's
Dude,
that
rips.
guy.
I got to ride. Yeah, I got to ride with him in Oregon. It was honestly one of the funnest days I've ever had on a dirt bike. Trey was there, the Lawrence brothers, and we were just having some fun riding dirt bikes, dude.
Just picturing that in my head.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you have questions for Filthy Phil Nicoletti, put those in the chat or comment after this video is over. We want to ask him some really good questions. So curious to see what you people would want to know if you could ask Filthy Phil anything. So make sure to get those going, and we'll see what we can do for you. Christian, do you have anything else?
That's it. Dude.
Did we miss Nick? Levi, have we missed anything? Are we good?
Chilling.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, smash that like button, please. Share this with your friends or family, anyone who is missing out on this live show. It's been an absolute blast. We've got a few more shows to go, so we're bittersweet as we come to the end of these because there's so much going on, but a lot of good things to look forward to. So
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to the winners, and that's probably my favorite part of the
coming
season.
up.
So.
Oh, gosh, it's got to be stressful if you're at the top of the board. Okay, well, anyway, that being said, thank you so much for joining us live today. We'll see you on Thursday.